Back to a great day for this Monday as we welcome a friend back to the desk with us right now. Steve Palmer is here. He's the board chair of Special Olympics Iowa.
Yay!
Because they have an event coming up that you're going to hear about. If you've never heard about this before, you're going to go, they're doing what? You need to explain this.
We're having our second annual plane pull for Special Olympics Iowa. It's
Plane pull.
Rasmussen Group, Losi Family Foundation plane pull. They're our premier sponsors for this. And we're going to be pulling a UPS 757.
Oh, wow. You're not messing around.
So a really
We don't
small,
mess around. No Piper
small
Cubs.
plane.
Oh, look at this. There it is. I remember it was raining. That's
it was
right.
raining,
It was
yeah.
a
I forgot
torrential
about that. We went out there. It was
downpour.
pouring.
The torrential downpour.
But you wanted to do it again.
And we're going to do it again.
All right.
Everybody had fun. And at like 1:30, the last team, we looked at the hangar, and the hangar was full of folks. No, I mean, there's probably some that left, but it was awesome.
So everybody really did have fun.
They had a great time.
One of my
Everybody
pet
that
peeves is
pulled-
when you have a reporter on TV say, hey, we're down here, everyone's having a good time. Well, you don't know that. Someone could be having a terrible day. You know what I mean? But everybody stayed, and they had a good time. You're not lying.
You know, what better water cooler discussion Monday when these corporations say we not only pulled a UPS jet, we pulled it in a pouring rain.
Yeah, exactly.
Thunderstorms.
How far do
earned
you
it.
pull this plane
It's 12 foot for the best time.
for the best time?
And the trophy for the overall winner is about 4 foot high, and it's got a UPS jet on top of it.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So what was the best time last year?
6.6 seconds.
Okay. So
Wow.
Who won
It was
that?
it was a team out of Ames.
Okay.
Might have been some. Well, there was some police officers and may have been some football players
I was
from
gonna say,
from
I
a
want-
local college around
I
it.
was going to say, I wonder if Paul Rose had
Little-
anything
little
to do
bit
with
of
this.
muscle.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a little bit of muscle.
You Drake folks that are out there and the Grandview football players that
Yeah.
we know watch us
You gotta
all
get
the
a
time,
Grandview team
coaches,
together.
get your team together. Now, if somebody wants to get a team together, like we just mentioned here locally, what can we do?
They go to soiowa.org/plane pull. It's $50 a person or $1,000.
Look at that. Look at the cartoon. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's $1,000 a team. So if you're 20 folks at $50 a person, so you know it's a fundraising, and we do this for the athletes, over 12,000 athletes here in the state of Iowa, and this is a law enforcement torch run event. So I'm a retired police officer, and everybody on our committee is retired or active duty police officers, and we raise money for Special Olympics Iowa. We're the largest grassroots fundraiser in the world.
Now, you've been with Torch Run for 20 years, haven't you?
20 plus, yeah.
20 plus, yeah.
I was going to say, how is this event helping Special Olympics? Obviously, there's money being raised, but what does it do?
It makes awareness.
Awareness.
And this is a great team building challenge here.
Right.
One of the first team, the first team we had last year was Priests from Knights of Columbus. They pulled.
Yeah, but they're just praying the plane would move, right? Yeah.
Well, we had one of our staff members who went out there, really part the skies for us, so it didn't work very well. But it was great. But we, this is to raise money for Special Olympics Iowa. Very gracious UPS, Endeavor Air. Carl Chevrolet is a sponsor. We have Home Depot this year, came on board for us. They're going to have their kids zone set up, where they do the aprons and kids make.
Oh, they make things, yeah.
So we have a family-friendly kids zone, squad cars and fingerprints, face painting. Kona Ice is going to be out there. We're just trying to make it is a family event, so children.
Well, Steve said Carl's involved, you guys, so you know what that means.
Yeah.
Some pretty big trucks over there, so if they turn
Probably.
their back enough, we can get one of Carl's trucks.
Yeah. Can that be an entry?
See, I want him to
truck?
bring his custom Corvettes out there, but he won't do that.
He won't do that.
Well,
Okay.
we can make a phone call for it when we get done here today. We'll see if it's a nice day. He'll like to drive it
Yeah.
himself.
Oh, I know. I understand that.
Yeah.
So when exactly is this taking place?
June 6th.
June 6th.
Registration's like 8:30. It's at the south ramp of Des Moines Airport, UPS ramp. If everybody's driven by the airport,
Right.
they've seen the UPS jets.
Right.
So it's out there. Registration will start around 8:30, and we'll start the pull around 10.
Can you register up to the day of the event?
You can.
Okay.
We're we're getting a tracking of teams right now.
Okay.
And
Where are we at now? Do we have any idea?
last count I know, and I'll find out more this week, was 25 teams, and we're a little bit ahead. We had 36 last year. First time event, we was hoping just to get maybe 15 teams and raise, $20,000 for Special Olympics Iowa. We had 36 teams. We raised $105,000.
Oh my goodness! You
One day
broke
event.
100. That's
So now
amazing.
you've set the bar high.
Yeah, we have. And so, but it's great. Everybody had a great time. I've got great volunteers, staff, and people who've done it. We're hoping that they bring on friends and families and corporations, you know, to up the ante a little bit and a little competition.
How often can you say, I got to help pull a plane and for a great cause?
That's great. You know, I don't know
know?
how often, but you stand at the end. You saw pictures of standing at the end of that rope and looking at that 757. I was like,
That's an incredible
Yeah,
visual.
we're
not
out
really
there
gonna
last year.
move
Yeah,
this.
we're out there. It's a huge airplane.
Yes, it is.
And just to see the determination amongst all those
Yeah.
people, and then the group effort and everybody pulling at once.
right. We have we will have our Special Olympics athletes also. They actually pulled the plane too.
Wow.
And the joy on their faces of when that moved.
When it moved.
Every team we had pulled.
I was going to say, was there any planes that
No,
didn't move?
Every team pulled. Men, women, mix of children. Come on out, everyone. You know, like
Yeah.
they say, and let's get your teams. And a new division we have is a co-ed division. So 50% of the team has to be women. So we got a plaque for that team. So and then
perfect.
public safety, civic organization, high school, colleges. Those are some of our divisions that will have plaques and a little competition.
Get them all hooked up. That sounds
Probably
like fun.
confusing for people downstream who are waiting for a package on that plane when they're tracking and wondering why it takes so long to take off.
It's moving 12 feet.
Yeah, it's
Stop.
moving 12 feet.
Tracking the package. It moved another 12 feet.
Why is it
Okay,
backing
good.
up? I didn't know they could hit reverse, but
Texas Roadhouse is one of our sponsors. They're going to be providing the food that day, and their staff's coming out.
Ooh, there you go.
Laser's one of our sponsors, so
Nice.
that's good.
All great
Got to get some of those guys out there too.
Yeah,
Definitely.
oh, I think they are. I think we put the challenge out. Let's see. No, KCWI. I haven't seen their team.
Well, just
I don't know.
surprise
Do we
them,
have
just
20
show
people
them.
that
on.
work here? I don't
Yeah,
know.
and-
That's
and,
a
We can't
gotta
let Laser
recruit.
outdo us. That's the.
And folks can come out and register that day. We'd like them to, you know, call or start a team, and you can start a team by just having a team captain. Sign up on our website soiowa.org/planepool, and then so we can start tracking the other teams coming on, and then
They
we'll
just
have
build your team. Okay.
yes, and then we'll have a team captain packet pickup. Say that fast on Friday night at Prairie Meadows.
There you go. Perfect.
And then we'll have, you know, so it's a great event, and we're looking forward to another successful year.
I think you will have another successful year. Thank you so much for coming
Thanks
in,
so
man.
much,
Good to
Rick.
see you,
Thanks for
man.
having
Give us the
again.
details one more time. When and where and how can we get there?
It's June 6th, Saturday, June 6th, at the Des Moines Airport South Ramp, UPS. And to go online to register is soiowa.org/planepool, and that'll get your team started. And if there's any questions, you can call our state office, and I think
Wonderful.
the phone
And
number
you're
was
going
on
to
there.
tell the pilot this year to take the parking brake off.
That was an issue last year, once.
I knew I forgot something.
We're downright proud, along with Stivers Ford Lincoln, to have you here today and salute a great
Thanks so
event.
much for having us.